Welcome you back to Black Site, and tonight we're going to talk about a Jim Jones interview where he talked about his mother teaching him how to French kiss. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Jim Jones, during the interview, said that his mother personally taught him how to French kiss. This is truly one of the most sickest things I have heard in an interview. I would say this, that some things should be kept to yourself within the four parameters of your home. But I'm not surprised, for the simple fact is that you have a lot of these single mothers or women who consider their sons their husbands, their protectors. This is why when you see a lot of these NBA players, NFL players, or professional athletes, what's the first thing they say? I'm going to buy my mama a home. Some of these women see their sons as their future providers, their husbands. Instead, when you see an NHL player, NBA player, they never ask them, are you going to buy your mama a home? Because you know why? The daddy, the father, bought the mother a home. But this truly right here makes no sense. This shows you that these women are too immature, even though older, to have kids. And who would teach their son that? That is something that you learn on your own. Nancy Jones, Mama Jones, shouldn't be embarrassed. But Jim Jones wasn't embarrassed. He thought this was normal. He thought that the abnormal was normal. And he wasn't even embarrassed to say this on a nationally televised podcast. If you saw Jim Jones today, you would look at him strange and say, what kind of home did you grow up in? Nature says that you learn things like that on your own. You don't have your mama teaching you how to French kiss. Is this abnormal? Does this go on in homes? I hope not. But the way Jim Jones talked, he thought this was the best experience he could ever have. This was truly sickening. And it seems like Jim Jones needs some help. And Mama Jones needs some help too. You look at this picture right here. This is not a mother and son together. This looked like a mother who didn't mind a relationship with her son. Her son is the man that she always wanted but could never get. And this right here shouldn't have been talked about on a podcast. Never discussed. Never said. I'm really angry about this. But I would like to ask many of you, have you heard of some nonsense like this? Have you ever seen any nonsense like this? And if Jim Jones thinks that this makes him more of a man and makes his mother seem more of a mother, he's wrong. People gonna see Mama Jones as something that's sick to look at, sick to listen to, sick to watch. She will never be seen as a mother. She will be seen as a person who, you know what, to her own child. Man, I can't even stomach this. But why would she do that? And the questions will be asked of Nancy Jones, Mama Jones. Why would you do this with him? Why wouldn't you let him learn this on his own through natural ways? This is not perfectly fine. This is not perfectly normal. And Jim Jones sits there, smiles, laughs like nothing was wrong. This brother got a problem. He needs help. He needs counseling. And this is what's possibly going on in the inner city. I hope not. Jim Jones is a complete fool. And his mother, I don't even want to say it because it's not even worth saying. That's something them two need to work out. But I know what I heard during this interview, it wasn't funny. Somebody should have interrupted the interview and said, hey, they should have put parental advisory on this interview. That's how bad it sounded. Damn, man, you could have talked about something else. You could have talked about your first experience. You could have talked about something that the average person could learn from. Not this nonsense. Jim Jones stepped in it. He should be embarrassed. His mother should be embarrassed. And these two, oh my God, man. We talking about a cancellation. This is obscene. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.